Hello, vinyl community. This is Tommy in North Carolina. I want to take a second and thank everyone that tuned in to watch, subscribed, commented on my first video, which was on Record Store Day 2017. That was kind of my intro video, and I jumped off into the deep end. I just wanted to get my feet wet and start the ball rolling on making these videos for you guys. And so this is going to be, if that was my pilot episode, this is my first episode. And what we're going to do is tour my music room, which is directly behind me. This is the doorway. And we're going to walk in and take a look around. And I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff and what I listen to records on and all that good stuff. So this is a basement room to my house. The residential stuff is all upstairs. And so this is a nice getaway. We come in through the garage, and this is the garage door. And let's walk in and take a look and see what we can see. If you look immediately to your left when you come in, there's a toy shelf, Beatles, and bobbleheads. I am quite a fan of the Atlanta Braves baseball team, and there's some Mississippi Braves. It's a AA affiliate down in Mississippi where I moved here from. And so there's some bobbleheads that I've collected. There's my trusty guitar, songwriting stuff. But coming over here, we have my bookshelf. Now, this bookshelf was bought with the idea that I would one day expand the record collection. And in doing so, I could move into these bookshelves and store LPs on them. These shelves are adjustable, so I'm able to move them around if I need to. Up top, some toys and fun stuff. Monkey Mobile, Beach Boys cars, things like that. But I have started moving some of the LPs over here to this shelf. Some stuff that was just taking up a lot of space. So I'll tell you what's on this shelf. There's Beatles, solo Beatles, compilations, soundtracks, various artists, and easy listening, all on those shelves there. Taking up a bit of room. And so moving around the room, we got my Elvis TV. It does not work. Don't ask me to turn it on. It was here when I moved here. Whoever built the house put it in, which is kind of interesting. That's my bag of bags, liner bags and stuff. So various stuff. That is a Big Stars third, autographed by Jody Stevens and Alex Chilton, the CD. Saw them a few years ago in Oxford. Moving around the room, that is one of my Bose speakers on a shelf that I built. Some slip mats and stuff, but that's what I listen on. I'll show you the other one as we move around the room. And these are my record racks. All my records are in alphabetical order. Pop, rock, country, soul, blues. As you can tell here, Merle Haggard sits next to Led Zeppelin, Fleetwood Mac, Joe Jackson, Glenn Campbell. It's all in the same place. I have record dividers distinguishing the titles, particularly some artists that have a few LPs of. These wood shelves I believe they were custom built for Bebop Record Shop in Jackson, Mississippi, where I used to work many moons ago, back in the mid-2000s. It was a shop started in the 70s and was a pretty big deal in the Jackson area for a long time. It closed in 2011. I'm going to say hi to my Bebop family. Miss those guys. And so those shelves came from there. Actually, one of the shelves came from there when they closed in 2011. I bought it from them. There's two of them. The other rack came from another Jackson, Mississippi record store that opened after Bebop called Morning Bell Records. They've since closed as well, but I got another rack from them. The records down here you're probably wondering about. This is my I haven't listened to yet stack. This is the I need to get to it stack. There's about 120 records in there, and so I'm slowly but surely knocking them out. It's just stuff I've picked up over time and just haven't got around to. Up above the record racks are autographed LPs. People I've been fortunate enough to meet: Elvis Costello, Roger McGuinn from the Byrds, Apples in Stereo. Not Elvis Presley, but some of his guys. There's James Burton, Glendy Harden, Ronnie Tutt, Michael Nesmith. The last section of my racks are Third Man Records. This is Jack White's label imprint, where White Stripes, Jack White, Dead Weather, and various other things. There's a banner. I'm a member of the Third Man Vault, and so they sent a banner it's in a vault package, so I just hung it above the Third Man section. There's my 12-string autographed CDs, and up above that in the other corner of the room is my other Bose speaker. Moving around the room, that is an exit to the outside into the driveway, and this is my recording gear, kind of a junk corner. It's collecting a lot of things. Telecaster, banjo, different things. A few years ago, I met Michael Nesmith. That is my pictures of me meeting him and got him to sign a few LPs. Moving over, this is what I listen with, my gear. That's a Kenwood amplifier and receiver. Behind the BGs there is a mono switch built for me by my friend Sean in New Orleans. Hi Sean, I spoke about him in the first video. And then my turntable, which is a trans audio turntable. It's not high end by any means, but it works really well. I listen on a Nagaoka 110 cartridge, MP110, which is really neat. And so that's all on my shelving with my desk here. And there's more LPs there. Now those LPs, I'll use a Spin Clean for cleaning over there. My computer, books. This is my on deck circle here. This is records that are probably going to be listened to next. I've pulled them out, got them ready to go. And so these records are what I would call major collection. These are things that that I've got that take up a lot of space on the record racks, probably too much space. So I moved them into their own sort of section, and we'll go in order here, and I'll tell you what's on them. Beach Boys, Byrds, Bob Dylan, ELO, Lee Hazelwood, Jerry Lee Lewis, the Monkees, Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson continues down here. That's Michael Nesmith, Rolling Stones, Pete Townsend, the Turtles, The Who, Yes, Neil Young, and Frank Zappa. And then back behind my on deck circle is my vault records that I've got from the vault. And going around the room, those are my 45s. I don't collect a lot of 45s. I don't have many. So there's just a few there, and they set there. And below that is my terribly small jazz and comedy LPs. Not a whole lot to talk about there. And then that is my Brian Wilson poster. Someone commented on that from the Smile Tour of 2004. And so I put everything together in kind of a swag poster package, if you will. So that is my music room. And small, but it's a good little tour, and there's a lot packed in here. So if you have any questions or comments, I'll be glad to answer them. Just, you know what to do down below. Also, like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do for the video, and I'll try to get back to you guys. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It's TommyBurton75, TommyBurton75. And like I said, Instagram and Twitter, and I show a lot of what I'm spending at currently. And also, if you don't mind, hit me up on Facebook. It's Tommy Burton, so you can find me there as well. And they usually all kind of follow the same feed. But thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you next time. I'll probably do a video on some of my favorite LPs that are in my collection and spotlight some of those. And it'll be more stationary and hopefully less motion sick. So see you again soon, vinyl community, and thanks for watching.